Hello and welcome. I'm a man called Jay. Many people call me JJ because that's the name they know from the industry. I am a musician to start off with. I just want to clear it. And I play a couple of instruments, and also I produce music. Now, what I'm going to say in this video, this is my opinion and my opinion only. But if it concerns you, take what I am talking about and find the good things in what I'm going to say, and discard the rest, which does not concern you. You know, these days on social media, people are easily offended. Yeah, so what? We get offended every time, but the truth sometimes has to be told. Now, why am I saying this? I've started by saying I am a musician. I have played with a couple of bands. I have done a couple of records, and some of my music is being featured in films and some organizations like Orange Mobile Phone and stuff like that. So some of the things I'm going to say, I really understand, or I really know what I am talking about, in my view. Right, we are going to talk about music. This video is just a random video. I took some time, you know, I'm always surfing the YouTube, and I'm always interested to see how the music in East Africa is developing. Because since I left about 33 years ago, I haven't been back there to play music. But don't be fooled, my friend. I'm still engaged in music. I'm making music with my friends, and and with some other companies too, you know. Just recently, I have just done music for library music for documentaries and films. So, enough of me. That is my CV. Oh, no. By the way, I'm also developing an online channel called Africans in London TV, AIL TV. We will get into that later, but that is not why I'm talking about here. Now, as I said earlier, I was surfing YouTube. You know, if you want to see what is going on there or anywhere else, and especially now I'm interested in East African music, I just reach for YouTube or Facebook. That's where now we get the information. And I came across this video. It's a program called Uncut. It's made in Kampala. And the panelists were talking about MTV Awards, and also they sneaked into Nigerian artists, which really surprises me for Ugandan artists to be concerned by Nigerian artists. Why should they concentrate on artists that have already made their way? You know, yeah. So now this one brings me to this issue that many people are complaining about, that Ugandan musicians, not all of them, but some of those who are trying to play or to make music, Afrobeats, we call them Afrobeats copycats, but also that music can also be classified as bubblegum music. Here in Europe, bubblegum music relates to the music that has got no longevity. It means that if you are concentrating on playing on a music that will die in 5 years' time, or 10 years' time, then you are investing in something that is not going to help you. So we will come to that. But let us understand that music is a business, and I can guarantee you it has taken me a long time to understand that music is a business. I will tell you why. Imagine you are an artist. You have a product that you want to sell. That product has to be marketed, has to be presented properly to the audience out there. So you as an artist, you have to think about those things. You have to have a producer, a music producer. You have to have a musical director. Never mind, you see, people confuse a music producer and a musical director. Then add on to this, you will need to choose a director who will be making your videos. See, that's one. You have got a product. Those are the people that you need to engage with. Mind you, you also have to have a stylist. A stylist, I don't have to go into all details. You know what a stylist is. A stylist will come up with an idea of how you are going to look. You yourself, you cannot come up with a concept of all these things. Yes, people have done Prince, Michael Jackson, but you are not Michael Jackson and you are not Prince. So you need to have someone who can actually dress you nicely. See, so that is one. That is one element. But now let us go to the music. Think carefully. If you are doing music, say for example, you are a Ugandan artist, yeah? Are you playing or are you making Ugandan music? Is it original? Now, if it is not original, then don't waste your time. You might as well sing karaoke. You see what I'm saying? The conversation that I saw on YouTube video, the guys spent so much time talking about Nigerian artists. Oh, Nigerian artists don't respect Ugandan artists, they are not obliged to. You see, all you have to do, you have seen what the Nigerians can do, or South Africans, because Ugandan musicians, many of them have been copying South Africa. If they don't copy South Africa, they will play reggae, they will play zouk, now they're into Afrobeats. Yes, man, play them, but just do karaoke. That one, if you are copying someone, you are not going to get anywhere. It is like trying to sell sand to an Arab. You see, we know that Afrobeats is originated from Ghana. And when you hear Ghanaians play Afrobeats, then you will have to shake your head, because that's their music. That's where it originated. Even Nigerians actually adopted that music through Fela Kuti. Now, for you young guys out there, you have to understand who Fela is. Yeah? Because he's the guy who actually brought a Ghanaian music, high life Ghanaian music, mixed in with funk rhythms and juju stuff. Then he got something wonderful. Yeah? But let me just now drive you back a little bit. An artist has to be an individual and has to do things different from one another. Take, for example, Michelangelo, Picasso, Mateos, Rembrandt. All these guys are very big artists, but they didn't paint the same. So why do you want to copy another person just because it's popular? You see, now I'm talking about the word popular. Popularity is different from being a musician. Now, if I tell you this, if you are doing Afrobeat today, and in 10 years' time they change the style, and you are 45, especially when you are a female, you know, music does not favor female, because when you hit the age of 45, you are not going to jump around on the stage. You are not going to do the things that you are doing now. We can see Madonna, Cher, and stuff like that, and people like that. They're just riding on their glory. But you are not going to see Madonna jumping on the stage like she was 30 years ago. No. But okay, that's not all. When you are a musician, no, okay, let me phrase it this way. If you are a singer, don't only sing. Learn to play an instrument. It doesn't matter. You don't have to play it like a wizard or whatever, but it gives you a grounding. It gives you an understanding of how music accompanies your voice. Yeah, I don't want to go into all that. And not everybody is gonna be a great musician or guitar player. No, but when you look at successful musicians, there are those who are playing in a band. Yeah, there are those who can play an instrument. Say, for example, if you are a singer, you can just grab an acoustic guitar, sing. Write a beautiful song. People will listen to you. You don't have to engage drum machines and stuff like that. Yes, we use them, drum machines, we do. But what is really surprising me, or what surprised me about this video, in their discussion, they never referenced Ugandan music, or they never talked about bands that are actually which are flying the Ugandan flag out there. I can tell you one thing. All these musicians that we are talking about, I don't know who, Joe Black and stuff, these are young people, and they're misguided. They want to do like what Davido does, or they want to do like whatever any artist from Ghana or Nigeria. Man, you are wasting your time. I can tell you, I have seen Davido perform. When Davido puts on a concert in the UK, you know how many people he gets in one concert, in one sitting? And moreover, they put their concerts in O2. 20,000 people, full capacity. So if you want to copy Davido and you want to actually compete with him, forget, man. Look, forget it. And I can tell you another factor on this. The reason why Nigerians are successful, they are very clever in adopting. They can steal people's styles and things and put them together and come up with their own styles. And of course, they know how to dress properly. They know how, not properly, but they dress nice. When you look at the video like Yemi Alade, when you see these videos, man, you know, you just think, yeah, now we are getting somewhere. But in Uganda, we have got equally impressive female singers who can actually sing. One thing that I see what is lacking is direction. Because as I said, you have to have a producer, you have to have a musical director, and also you have to record your music nicely. After you have recorded it properly, take it to mastering. We have been, here in the UK, I've been recording African artists, and I always insist in the budget that they pay me, or they used to pay me to do a recording, we used to take that money to go to the mastering. Because I can tell you, it is very easy to sit on your computer and your small speakers and in your small room, and you think that you play your music and you hear and you think it is okay, it is sounding good. Listen, you are deceiving yourself. Sound is physics. Recording studios are built according to specification on what kind of music you play. So for example, if you are playing live music, the studio has to be built in a certain way. Now these days, because everyone has got a computer, a laptop, they can sit down and produce music. True, theoretically, yes, you can, but think about the sound. I'm jumping through these things, but as I said, take the things that you think will help you from listening to me. Ugandans have got a problem. They will say, what is he talking about? We don't know him. Of course, you don't know me, and I don't have to know you. But the whole thing is, when you play your music, I hear it. I will know you by your music. And if your music does not impress me or anyone else, that means you are losing the market. You have to remember, I have got my connections too. Right, now let us come to the video. People, they are so much focused on making videos. It is true. Michael Jackson, he made videos at the highest level, and many others. But they had the music too. And you see, when you see a person who directed Michael Jackson video is a filmmaker, pure film. This guy's made a whole lot of film. Try and Google his name, who produced Michael Jackson's videos. So I am not saying that in Uganda we are not capable of producing good videos. We are. But what again, where we are falling short is that someone goes and makes, say Davido makes a video, and you want also to copy what Davido has done. Or you want to copy P Square, what they have done, and many other, or Yemi Alade, what they have done. No, man, you are a Ugandan. You have got surroundings that can make your video look unique to other people. Copycats, you are not going to go anywhere. Remember I said that? Let me reinforce this. Ugandans, you are very lucky because you are in a region, the Great Lake region of Africa. That region has got 107 million people. If you can convince those 107 million people who are in work, they are able to come to your concert, they are able to buy your merchandise, you don't even bother about MTV awards, nothing. Because you see, from whatever, look, when you win an award, say for example, MTV award, normally this is what happens. When somebody wins an award here in Europe, the whole countries in Europe, they will go and do a tour based on what he has won. I will give you one example. There is a Ugandan guy born here in the UK, but he still carries his Ugandan name, Michael Kiwanuka. Michael Kiwanuka is an international artist. And his audience is actually a mixture. You have got Black Americans, you have got Africans, you have got English people, Europeans watching him. So last night, people, they were talking about why does Ugandan music is it still lagging, can't go international? You are not going to go international when you are not doing original music. Be original, be you. Nobody's gonna laugh at you. Nobody's gonna question you. I have seen really some impressive singers, Ugandan singers. One day, you know, as I am developing this Africanism in London TV, I want to showcase musicians that I know. There are musicians who can actually make people listen. I know, and I'm aware. And there are those who are just going ba 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 because of popularity, because they have got, I don't know, 1 million views. Let me tell you one thing. YouTube views and Facebook views, don't rely on them. I will tell you one thing. Say, for example, if you get a guy like, there's this young guy from Tanzania. Okay, there is Diamond, never meant Diamond. Okay, let us not even talk about those. But imagine if you put a video on YouTube and you pay YouTube to promote your video, of course you will have 2 million. But by the way, I have seen a video of 40 million. Now you have to ask yourself, how come that a person can get a video of 40 million or 20 million when in the country that they reside in, the internet penetration does not show that you have got 40 million internet users in that country. So you work that out. 20 million or 10 million or 40 million, suppose I watch that video 100 times. You need to remember that YouTube or Facebook, it counts it as if somebody has watched the video. It counts, if I watch a video 100 times, YouTube will say that's 100 people watched it. So you see? Then there is another thing that I want you to think about. If you really think that people are watching your video with 40 million, or you've got a views of 40 million or 20, imagine if you were to charge 25p. Now 25p is an equivalent of maybe 2,000 shillings, Ugandan money, times 2 million or times 10 million. You will be a millionaire. So how come that you have got 2 million views, but then you don't have even money to show for it? And if you have got 2 million, that means that 2 million, it is just circling in wherever you are. It is not going anywhere. Because that 2 million is not in Bulgaria, is not in Germany, is not in France, is not in the United States, is not in the UK, but it is in Uganda, full stop. And if it is outside Uganda, it is the Ugandans who are watching your video, no one else. So please, let me tell you this. Stop copying others. Stop copying South Africans. Stop copying Nigerians. Stop copying Ghanaians. Do your own. Now, I'm going to end up here. But if I have offended you, listen, get in touch with me. We will talk more. Now, let me say something very important. You see, people have got a problem of saying, yeah, well, we don't know them, we don't know this, we don't know this. But let me tell you, if you mention the word Afrigo, Afrigo is the band that has been around for, I don't know, 40, 50 years or so. You guys who are copying music or copying others, you are not going to be there in 50 years' time. Forget it. Right, now let me give you a list of people that I know whom I really respect and whom I can say, yeah, well, these guys, they are flying the flag of Uganda musically. Afrigo, Sami Kasule, Kaz Kasozi, even a guy like Muserebende, Isaiah Katumwa, that's a different stage altogether. And then, you know, you have got singers like Irene Namubiru, even this guy, Chiinji, I think it's Chiinji or whatever. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name badly. But these are the musicians that every time I just want to check, I just check it. But sometimes I sneak onto YouTube and check out my friend Herbert Chinove. You know, these people, man, when they go, even wherever they are in the United States, they take pride in their music. They say, we are playing Ugandan music, we are playing East African music. That's what we want to hear. I have been in concerts here Yeah, I go just to check out. I just want to see whether music is improved. You know, you've got these young women who are coming up, and again, to me, I don't really see any representation, because when I see them, I always think, oh yeah, here is a Yemi Alade again. I don't know who, but I'm gonna do my research properly now. In another video, I will come up with the names of the people that I know who can actually make it internationally. Some of them you guys you already know. You can stay in Uganda, make a lot of noise, make your video, whatever. Listen, let me repeat this again. Producing good videos, it also requires skills. It doesn't matter whether you shoot the video with Ari Alexa or Red Gemini or you know the F65 Canon C70s. There are plenty of equipment out there. But a guy with an iPhone 12 Pro Max in a good hands with a good director will make the video that will shock you. I haven't really seen a video. The video, everybody wants to impress anyone. Whom do you want to impress? We see a whole lot of things that are impressive, and yet they are done cheaply. Uganda, my friend, you have got very good, you are creative people. Create your own music. I am not saying that there are no musicians in Uganda. Of course there are, tons of them. And some of them are still coming up. But the lack of understanding the music industry, that's what we need to work on. I'm going to finish. I thought I was going to finish. Let me finish up with this point. On this video last night, I saw a guy talking about that the government of Uganda should intervene, should give help, should give a hand to Ugandan musicians. Listen, man, everywhere you go, governments do not help musicians. Music is an industry. So you need to have business people who see the value of your music. Create your own industry. Forget the government, man. The government, you will wait until you grow 90. The government is not going to come to your rescue. Let me repeat this. Music is an industry. You develop your own industry like now you have, because you are doing concerts, you can do all that. All those things are very good. Who is giving you the money? Who is helping you? You see, don't worry about the government. Government, they have got their own things that they do, but they don't actually, when you talk about music, no, they don't know. They just see. In fact, they always put musicians down anyway. So, but you prove to them that music is an industry. Here in the UK, music is the second biggest industry. $11 billion, 11 billion pounds a year they collect from music. Listen to that, 11 billion pounds. Yeah? The UK government collects from music. So you have to develop your own ideas. I stand again with my words, do not copy anyone else. The Nigerians have done it, and in fact they are so far, you can't even catch them. You see them on American top shows, top chart shows. They are there now. They are working with Jay-Z. They are working with the Beyonce. You really want to tell me that by copying a Nigerian artist or what they are doing, you really think Beyonce will come and see you? No, because they have already got it. I have already said it. Don't sell sand to an Arab, or don't sell snow to an Eskimo. Thank you very much. Until next time, I'm a man called Jay.